It's another week, and we've got even more people calling out Dana and wanting their invitation to the UFC after securing a great knockout. We've also got Hardcore Fighting Championships coming back and showing up every other regional promotion on a production level, as well as their knockouts. And we've got a KO of the week that is personally approved by Khabib and Hasbulla, and these are all thanks to Caposa, who you should go give a follow on Twitter at Krabaka_Hitman to show him some support and to get even more highlights like these daily. What's going on, everyone? It's the Casual, Lawton Veerkant, and this is Caposa's Corner. Kicking us off this week, we are going to Deep Impact 105 in Japan, where we have two fights. For the first, we have a flyweight matchup that sees Yosake Honda sitting at a 7-1-1 record and on a 4-fight win streak, and his opponent, Takahiro Komakin, who has a 10-3 record. We've featured this promotion a few times this year, and thankfully, they never disappoint. Yeah, a left knee that meets Takahiro's face as soon as he goes for the level change, and he is down and out. We sadly only have this one angle, so it's hard to tell if Yosake was going for a high knee or a knee to the body, but either way it pays off and connects directly, giving him the KO victory, ending this fight in just 3 minutes into the second round, and improving his record to 8-1-1. For our second fight at Deep Impact 105, we have a super heavyweight fight.
Give me a hell yeah!
That has Tatsuya Mizuno, a name you might recognize as he's been fighting for over 15 years and has fought everywhere from Pancrase to Dream, K1, and even one championship. Well, he has a 22-14-1 record, and he's taken on Seigo Mizuguchi, who has a 13-21 record. Damn. That is not good. Anyways, we're just over a minute into this fight, and we are reminded why Japan has the superior rule set.
そういう得意の流れですね。一撃持っていったやつ危ない。崩した。
Oh, praise the brutal rules that allow soccer kicks. As if the left hook wasn't about to stop the fight, Mizuno lands one single soccer kick that lays him out and against the cage. Again, we sadly don't have any replay angles for this one either, but Mizuno does secure this first round win and improves his record to 23-14-1. Next up, we're going to Hardcore Fighting Championship 16 in Russia for one middleweight fight. This is the promotion we mentioned in the intro that just has an insane level of production quality. I mean, look at these damn intros. Speaking of, who you're seeing is Shamil Guseynov making his pro debut, and he's taken on Karim Shamshatov, who only has a 1-0 record. Production quality isn't the only thing this promotion succeeds in, because just barely over 1 minute into this fight, Shamil is about to make a statement. One uppercut from hell, and Shamshatov folds face first into the canvas, and this fight is over. That is definitely one way to make a debut, as Guseynov puts a definitive end to this fight barely 1 minute in, claiming his first win, and hopefully he can get some more in his future. Now we're off to go visit our friends at Eagle FC 43, also in Russia, where we have two fights to show you. And the first is, of course, Caposa's KO of the week. Here, we have a lightweight title bout with defending champion Mehdi Dakayev with a 13-2 record, and his challenger, Makasharib Zainukov, who has an 11-3 record. When you've got eyes like Khabib and Hasbulla watching, you better make a good impression, so as we start round two, this is truly something I have never seen before. This dude took the term Superman punch and made it literally happen. A huge right hook stuns him, followed by a flurry, but as he turns to escape, Dakayev lunges forward with a left hook, looking like Master Chief with an energy sword, catching his opponent and sending him down to the canvas. What an insane knockout just 40 seconds into the second round, as he secures another win, improving his record to 14-2, and is still your Eagle FC lightweight champion. Our second and final fight at Eagle FC 43, we have a middleweight matchup between Giuliano Del Vigna with a clear 5-0 record, and his opponent, Gamzat Kiromagomedov, has an 8-1 record, and his only loss was actually in PFL back in 2019. We've actually been flirting with the second and third rounds this week, but this one is taking us back to our roots, as we are only 2 minutes into the first round, and I think starched is the only appropriate word for this one. single left hook walk-off KO and a stiff body lying on the canvas. Now, as always with flatline KOs, Giuliano was down for about 3 minutes, but does come to and is up and standing on his own, which is always a plus. But damn, the force behind this single left hook from Gamzat was just picture perfect. There's really not much more you can even say about this one, but he secures the win and improves his record to a nice 9-1. Moving on, we're off to visit Cage Warriors 132 in London for one fight. This is a bantamweight title bout with reigning and defending champion Dominique Wooding sitting at an 8-4 record, and his challenger Carlos Abreu has a 9-4 record. So this highlight has been making its rounds on the internet, and there was some tension leading up to it.
All times. I want to have fun, I want to be safe. Touch gloves, back to your corners.
But if you haven't seen it, we are just barely 35 seconds in, and get this.
Has been violence.
Looks a little bit nervous here.
Oh, he's calling with the right hand.
What a flying knee! What a knockout by Dom Wooding!
Carlos tripped himself up with a missed leg kick and then just couldn't seem to recover as Wooding puts the pressure on, clipping him with a right, then a flying knee, and one follow-up to cause the end of this fight. Wooding just puts on a great first-round finish. This is his 3rd win in a row, and 2nd title defense. So naturally, he's calling out the big man Dana and wanting to make the move to the UFC, which Caposa did say is likely, and he welcomes the violence in the UFC bantamweight division. So hopefully we can see Wooding make a bigger appearance here soon, but until then, Wooding is still the Cage Warriors bantamweight champion. Heading over to Brazil, we are going to COF 14, where we have one fight, and it's a welterweight title bout that has Argamiro del Mandis defending his title and sitting at a 12-8 record, and his challenger, Roberto Benitez, has an even 5-5 record. And again, staying true to the first round finishes, we are just barely over a minute into this one, and it is nap time for someone.
Olha aí. Rapaz, entrou cruzado!
What's my favorite phrase that you all make fun of me for? Oh, that's right. Dear Lord, a left hook that puts him to sleep immediately, followed by a literal throat shot, which could not have felt good. And this fight is over. What a fantastic knockout by Del Mandis as he stops this fight quick, improves his record to 13-8, and is still your COF welterweight champion. We're gonna go visit our friends at Combatte Global for their Copa Combatte event in Florida, where we have one fight to show you. This is a bantamweight matchup that sees Kevin Cordero with a 13-2 record, and he's up against Leo Daguerrio Muniz, who has a 7-1 record. What do you do when there's only 20 seconds left in the round, but you want to secure a win? Well, here's a decent suggestion.
Siendo muy dominante el español, y estos últimos segundos son los que...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cordero thinks he just committed a murder, but we have good news. He did not, and Muniz came to just about 45 seconds later. And I know that first angle was deceiving, but look at it from this one. A 3-piece directly to the chin, almost as clean as it can be, and Muniz just folds to the canvas. Just some clear precision from Cordero as he lands this win with literally 3 seconds to spare, improving his record to 14-2. Still going, we are heading to Extreme Fighting Championship's Young Guns 4 event in Michigan, where we have one fight to show you. This is a lightweight amateur debut fight that sees Brendan Dunaghy, a fighter with a solid wrestling background, and his opponent Usman Sar, who has an extensive Taekwondo background. So the question is, considering this is a debut for both fighters, whose specialty is going to make the difference today?
Oh, good fight! Wow! Taekwondo!
Taekwondo, nope indeed. Thanks, commentary team. I don't even have to write my own jokes anymore. But damn, who knew a background in wrestling helps you read a spin like this and time your own high kick perfectly to send your opponent down and out instantly. Just a beautiful kick, and the 2 ground and pounds get the stoppage immediately from the ref, securing Brendan's first amateur win, and what a hell of a way to make a debut. For our last fight this week, we are visiting Lights Out Extreme Fighting 7 event event in California for one fight, and this is a featherweight bout between Volodya Frangulien, who has a 1-0 record, and he's taking on Vincent Colonel, who has an 0-1 record. What's it gonna be? Is someone gonna get their first loss or their first win? And as round 2 starts, wow, it is not looking good for Vincent, as he gets rocked twice and is scrambling, but just wait.
Oh, we talked about the impressiveness of killer instinct.
Okay, we obviously are no strangers to comeback stories on this show, but what the hell? I did not see Vincent even kind of making a comeback from how those first 10 seconds of round 2 looked, but he kept his composure and timed this knee perfectly to send Volodya down and out, forcing the ref to stop the fight. What a performance, and congratulations to Vincent on his incredible win. We cannot say thank you enough to Caposa for helping us out with these videos weekly, so go give him a follow on his Twitter at Grabaka_Hitman, and you can also show him some support by going to his Patreon at patreon.com/Caposa. And a huge thank you to all of these amazing organizations, because without them, well, we would just have no purpose in life. And a massive thank you to the fighters, winners, and losers, and we will see you all in the next video. Peace!